You know that feeling, right? You're in a meeting, on a date, or maybe about to give a presentation. You're nervous, your heart's pounding, and then, poof, your mind goes completely blank. You want to speak, you want to act, you want to think, but it feels like your brain just hit the off switch. It's a frustrating, almost paralyzing experience. You're left standing there, grasping for thoughts that were there just a second ago. So what on earth is actually happening in that moment? Is your brain just betraying you when you need it most? Well, the short answer is no. It's actually trying to save you. This mind blank is a direct result of your brain's ancient, hardwired survival system kicking into gear. When you feel intense pressure or nervousness, your brain misinterprets it as a genuine threat to your life. It doesn't know the difference between a tiger in the jungle and a tough question from your boss. To your brain, danger is danger, so it triggers the fight or flight response. Your adrenal glands pump out adrenaline and cortisol, your heart rate skyrockets, and your breathing becomes shallow and fast. Your body is preparing to either fight for its life or run away as fast as it can. In this high alert state, your brain has to make some critical decisions about where to allocate its resources. And this is where the prefrontal cortex comes in. The prefrontal cortex is the sophisticated modern part of your brain. It's the CEO, responsible for rational thought, complex decision-making, planning, and moderating social behavior. It's what allows you to weigh pros and cons, articulate nuanced ideas, and access your memories. But here's the catch. In a survival situation, the brain thinks rational thought is a luxury. It's too slow. Your primitive brain, the amygdala, takes over and effectively hijacks your system. It sends a message that basically says, stop thinking, just survive. It diverts blood flow and energy away from the prefrontal cortex and towards your muscles, and more primal brain regions needed for immediate action. The CEO is sent on an involuntary coffee break, and the security team takes charge. Your access to logic, memory, and articulate speech gets temporarily shut down. That's your mind going blank. It's not a failure, it's a feature of your survival programming. So how do we get the CEO back in the office? How do we regain control when our brain is in panic mode? The key is to consciously signal to your body that there is no real, life-threatening danger. You have to break the feedback loop of panic, and the most powerful tool you have to do this is your breath. When you're in fight or flight, your breathing is rapid and shallow. By deliberately slowing down your breath, you send a direct message to your nervous system that the threat has passed. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, hold it for a moment, and then exhale slowly through your mouth. Repeat this a few times. This simple act of mindful breathing stimulates the vagus nerve, which activates your parasympathetic nervous system, often called the rest and digest system. It's the body's natural off switch for stress. As your heart rate begins to slow down and your body starts to relax, your brain gets the all-clear signal. The amygdala relinquishes its control and blood flow returns to your prefrontal cortex. The CEO is back at the desk. Your rational mind comes back online. Thoughts become clearer. Memories return, and you can once again find the words you were looking for. Another technique is to ground yourself in the present moment. Feel your feet on the floor. Notice 3 things you can see in the room. Listen for 2 sounds you can hear. This pulls your focus away from the internal storm of anxiety and back into the physical reality of the situation, reinforcing the message that you are safe. Your brain isn't your enemy. It's your overzealous bodyguard. It's just trying to protect you in the only way it knows how. By understanding this process, you can learn to work with your brain instead of against it. The next time your mind goes blank, don't panic about the panic. Remember to breathe, reconnect with your body, and gently guide your mind back to the present. This is whyless, because understanding yourself is the first and most powerful step towards growth. If this helped you, consider liking this video and subscribing for more insights into how your mind works. Thanks for watching.